Hello, today we want to explain about Faraid. What is Faraid? Faraid is law of inheritance in Islamic. It is also known as Ilmu Faraid. It is science dealing with the law pertaining to the devotional act based on the Sharia in respect of the will of the person after the certainty of his deeds or on the assumption of his deed. Faraid is section of the Islamic law that deals with the distribution of the estate of a deceased person among his heirs in accordance with Allah, Quran, and Hadith. Faraid also based on Quran, Hadith, Ijma, and Ijtihad. Next, we move to the order of sequence of right on estate. First, to discharge all his obligations relating to zakat, varis kafara, penalty for odzihar, question 1 in the month of Ramadan. Second, to pay for his funeral expenses. Third, to settle all his debt to his fellow beings, for instance, the performance of Hajj on his behalf. Fourth, to execute his will. A will is not for a person heirs. The amount of estate provided for in a will for disposal shall not exceed 1/3 of the remaining estate. And lastly, to distribute the remaining estate among his heirs after settlement of 1 and 4.
Let's move to additional information of order of sequence of rights on the estate. The remaining 2/3. Even though the beneficiary's entitlement are fixed under the Sharia law, a Muslim is allowed to state in the will that specific item does not exceed the value fixed by the Sharia. Other beneficiaries' agreement must be given a corresponding reduction in their shares if that item is worth more than allotted share. If the deceased had no debts to pay, nor did he make any bequests, whatever estate he has after payment of funeral expenses will go to the beneficiaries according to entitlement under the Sharia. If there are no beneficiaries or if all of them have predeceased the deceased, the estate will go automatically to the Baitul Mal, which is a public fund maintained by the Sharia law. Now we move to the causes of inheritance under Faraid. First is nikah, which is a valid marriage contract in Islam. Second is wala, which is a relationship. And the third is nasab, kinship.
The heirs to a Muslim estate divided into 3, which is the Quranic heirs, the agnatic heirs, and Baitul Mal. The Quranic heirs, also known as Ashabul Furud, it can be divided into 2. The first one is relationship by affinity. It includes the husband and wife. Blood relation, it can be categorized into 3. The first one is ascendant. For example, the father, the father's father, the mother, the mother's mother. Female descendants, for example, the daughters, sons' daughters. If the deceased leave a daughter, she will be entitled to 1/3 of the estate. If there are 2 or more daughters, they will be entitled to 2/3 of the estate. Collateral relation, for example, the full sister has same father and mother. The consanguine sister has same father. The uterine brother and the uterine sister has same mother.
First is the male relations in their own right. Asaba bi nafsihi. For example, the son's son, the father's father, the brother, the paternal uncle and his son, and so forth. The female relations in the right of another. Asaba bi ghairi. For example, daughter with son, son-daughter with equal son-son, full sister with full brother and consanguine brother. It must be noted here that the female here will always receive half portion compared to the male here. And the last one is the female relations with one another. Asaba ma'a ghairihi. For example, a daughter and a full sister will get half share each.
Baitul Mal, the estate of a deceased person goes to the Baitul Mal under the following circumstance. The first one is there is no rightful beneficiary to the estate. Second, all beneficiaries have received their shares, yet there is still a portion that remains of the estate. Last one is there is no claimant to the estate.
Thank you for watching. Bye.